Hey guys, it's Cindy. Today I'm doing something a little bit different on my channel, but it was requested and I thought it was a great idea. I will be using all the products that I hauled in my previous Wet n Wild mega haul, and I will be testing them on my face and seeing kind of what I think about them. So if you're interested in seeing how those products apply and how they last throughout the day, please stay tuned. So I'm starting off with my Nivea Post Shave Balm as my primer. And I'm just going to put that all over my face. Okay, and then I am going in with my LA Girl Pro BB cream, and this is in the color Fair. I actually just picked this up not too long ago. I've only been using it for a couple of days. To blend that out, I will be using a damp Real Technique sponge. Now going into their highlighting and concealing pen. This is in the color I Very Into You, and that's what that looks like. So I'm just going to take some if it comes out. It's not coming out. There we go. Oops, I got way too much. It took forever and then it just kind of gushed out. So I'm just gonna spread that out underneath my eye and try to blend all of that out. I'm gonna put it, I have a little acne scar down here, so I'm gonna cover that up. Look, I made a mess out of that. Can you guys see how much product is coming out? Oopsies. Okay, and then I'll be taking the same sponge and just blending all of that out. It seems like a really good color match. Yeah, that actually looks really nice. It might look a little light on camera, but in person it looks really nice. Okay, and I will be setting that with the yellow powder and the caramel toffee palette. I think this yellow is so beautiful. So I will be taking this e.l.f. pointed foundation brush. I'm just going to take some of that and run it right underneath my eyes. It looks really pigmented on the brush. It is definitely very powdery, like I can see all the powder flying up. But if you guys can see the difference, it really illuminated. That did a good job. Okay, let's do the other eye. I was watching someone's video and it didn't look very pigmented, but in person I think it's very powdery, and you have to be careful because it does make a mess. But I feel like this brush does a really good job at picking up the product. Okay. So that's what that looks like, and now I will be bronzing my face. So I'm gonna go in with the contour shade in Dulce de Leche. I think this is such a beautiful contour shade because it is nice and cool toned compared to the other one. I'm gonna be using this one, and I'm gonna be using their contour brush that they came out with, the new one. Oh wow, That is so powdery, you guys. Like, wait. Do you guys, I hope you guys can see all that just flew up. That is very powdery. So, let's see. Oh. Okay, the shade is nice, but this kicks up so much powder. Just do the other side. I don't know how I feel about this. I think on the face it looks really pretty, but it's just like all that powder that it kicks up. I don't know. And then I'll take it around my face as well. Okay, I think I like it. And I'm going to be using this blush in Pearlescent Pink. So this is the new one, and then this is the old one. It looks a little bit more pink now, like a little bit more brighter. Take the old brush out so you guys can see the difference. This is like the only old one that I own. So let me see, they didn't come out with a brush, so I'll just be using this Coastal Scents blush brush, and I'm going to be taking the new formula, which is very powdery, and applying it to one side of my face, and then I'll be taking the old one and applying it to the other side of my face so you guys can see the color difference. Hopefully that picks up. I don't want it to be like too pink, but that's the new one. And then the old one, I think on the skin they look about the same. I kind of like how the old one blends out a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to take a plain brush that has nothing on it and just blend that out a little bit more. Yeah, I like the old one, how the old one blended a little bit better. But I can show you guys swatches. So this is the new one. These are in Pearlescent Pink. And then this is the old one. So the old one is a little bit more pigmented, but then the new one is softer. It's a little bit more pinky toned as well. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be doing is my eyebrows. This is something I was really interested in because I haven't seen anything like this from them. So it's the eyebrow kit, and it comes with powders, a highlighter, brow wax, a comb, tweezers, brush, and stencils. I won't be using any of the stencils today, but I'm just going to show you. This might be a long video, you guys, so I hope you're ready. So it comes with these 3 stencils, if you guys can see that. And it comes with a little spoolie, a tweezer, and a sponge tip, and everything just fell out. And then these are the powders here, as well as the highlight and the brow wax that's like pink toned. So I'm actually not going to be using the brush that came in here. I'm going to be using one of the brushes that they came out with, which is like the eyeliner brush. Something that I don't like about these brushes is that the name isn't on the actual brush. It just says WetnWild, if you guys can see that. It does not have like a name for the eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to take this second shade here, and I'm going to be using that to fill in my brows. This eyeshadow brush or eyeliner brush is actually really nice. I typically don't use a powder for my brows. I try to use some sort of pencil, which I wish they would have came out with a pencil. But this one seems like it's a nice color. I don't really have dark eyebrows. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the powder. I actually think it's really nice. I hope it lasts throughout the day. And I will be setting it with the the gel that they came out with. So I'm going to be using a spoolie to kind of comb that out. So this is the little one that comes in the kit, which is like really unrealistic, but it also is really good for travel. Okay guys, so that's the brows with the powder, and I will be using this Ultimate Brow Mascara in the color Nothing But Brunette from them. And the moment I opened this up, I noticed that it was just like really liquidy, so I'm kind of scared to put it in my eyebrows. I hope it's not like too much. Let's see. Yeah, it feels really wet. I don't know if that did much. If you guys want to see a video of me just using this without using the powder, let me know. Okay, so that's with everything. I think they came out pretty decent. I usually have issues with this eyebrow, so I think they look fine. And I didn't get an eyeshadow palette from them, so I will be using this Fergie eyeshadow palette. It's also from WetnWild. I noticed that all of their new products are just WetnWild based, and I was reading in someone's comment that they dropped Fergie, so I'm guessing they're reformulating all the products without her name on it, because I saw them come out with an eyeshadow palette. To be honest, it looks very similar, if not the same, to this one, so I don't know if they just redid the eyeshadow palette without her. But this is in the color Milano Collections, if you guys can still get it. It's a beautiful palette. So I'm going to be using my e.l.f. eyelid primer. If you guys use this stuff, let me know if it runs out really fast on you. I don't know if this one was just a bad one and it just dried out fast, or what happened, because I had like the small one that came in a kit, and I feel like that one lasted so much longer than this, and this is like basically done, and I haven't even used it for that long. Okay. So I'm going to be taking their blending brush and taking this brown color right here and working that into my crease. I think WetnWild has some of like the best eyeshadows from the drugstore, and they're just so affordable. I believe this palette is like, I don't know, like $8 or $9. It's really good. Okay, so let's do the other eye. So then I'm going to be taking their large eyeshadow brush, which is this one here, and I think I'm going to go with this gold color here. I don't feel like that's picking up good. I think because this eyeshadow brush is so big and kind of fluffy, I don't think it's picking up the product very well. No, it picked up nothing. So I'm going to be using my finger for that. Like, look at that pigmentation compared to what was on the brush. Yeah, and this is more of like a metallic color. That's actually really pretty. Okay guys, and then this yellow color right here is just like really calling to me. It kind of looks like, what's not as yellow as the Kathleen color that just came out. So I'm going to be running that just in the front part of my eye. I'm believe her shade is called Telepathy. I actually just received those too. Well, I bought them, but I just got them in the mail. So, I'll probably be doing a haul on those and maybe a look if you guys are interested. Okay. And then I'm going to be taking the fluffy brush and just taking this dark brown color all the way at the end and just deepening my crease just a little bit more. Oh, that's pigmented. I like this fluffy blending brush. I feel like they should have came out with another blending brush that's just like a little bit smaller and a little bit stiffer to pack on color in the crease. But overall, to blend, I really like this brush. I think it's really soft. Sometimes with drugstore brushes, they're a little hard on the eyes, but this actually feels really, really nice. Okay guys, so then I will be taking, I'm going to go back to the Ultimate Brow Universal Stencil Kit. I'm going to be taking that brow bone, stuff just keeps falling out of this thing. And I'm going to be using that underneath my eyebrow to highlight. That looks like a nice color. It's just a nice cream color. And that's what the eyes look like. I really enjoy that palette. I hope it's not discontinued, and I hope if they came out with a new one, it's just as good, because this is actually really, really nice. So I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking this blue eyeliner in the color Voltage Blue, and I'm going to be using this to line my lid. Hopefully. Well, I don't really use colored eyeliner, so... It's actually really pretty. It's really pigmented. Guys, so this is what it looks like once I finish the eyeliner and put on mascara. I actually really like the blue wing. I think it's a little different and it's not too unwearable, I guess. So I'm going to be going through with the Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Color in the color Hickory Smoked, and that's what that looks like. And I'll show you guys what it looks like swatched. You guys can see it's a little bit lighter and a little bit more pinkier than what it shows up in the tube, but yeah, that's really not what it looks like in the tube. I think that if it would have looked like what it looked like in the tube, it would have looked a lot better. I think it kind of clashes with the eyes because it's not as nude as it shows up. I'll probably be changing my lip color for the rest of the day, but I'm going to go ahead and try out their Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray, and that's what that looks like. I'm really excited for this. A lot of brands have been trying their setting sprays, so I'm using the Maybelline one now, and I like it, so I'm excited to see if this one is just as good because it's even cheaper than the Maybelline one. It feels good, but it smells a little like hairspray. Yeah, just a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't break me out or anything. Oh wait, I forgot to highlight. Let's go ahead and do that. If I can find a brush. Okay, I'm just going to be using my BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to focus more on this side of the highlighter. I like these, but wow, these are really powdery. Oh, but that's beautiful. I hope you guys can see that. It is so beautiful. It's like a white gold color. I really like it. You know what I did forget to use, you guys? I forgot to use the Lash-O-Matic kit. So if you guys are interested in seeing this, let me know and I'll just do a whole nother video towards it. I completely forgot to use this, and I just used my L'Oreal Miss Mango in the color black. So if you guys want to see how this wears, let me know and I'll do another video on this. I'm sorry I forgot. So I'll probably be checking in with you guys later on today to see how everything else worked out. I'm going to be getting rid of this lip color because I don't like it. I do not like it. I thought it was going to be more of a nude based color like it shows up here. So I don't think I like this. And I'll be letting you guys know how everything wears on the face. I am going to Zumba tonight, so okay guys, so this is just a quick update of how the makeup wore throughout the day. I did my makeup at 12 o'clock. It is currently 5:30. I will be taking this off soon because I'm going to be headed over to Zumba, so I'm gonna take it off before I go to the gym because I don't like working out with makeup on. If you guys can see, the blush is pretty much gone. I still have a little bit more on this side than on this side. This was the old formula, this was the new formula. The contour is still on my face. The highlight as well, hopefully you guys can tell, is still on my face. The eyebrows are still on. I actually really liked that powder. I did not have any sort of creasing or cakiness underneath the eye, so I think that the illuminator as well as the powder on top of it actually worked really well together. My eye makeup has stayed on. I really enjoyed this winged look with the blue. It's something kind of out of my comfort zone, but I still feel like it doesn't look too crazy and too bold. Overall, I was really impressed with the products. Guys, so just really quickly, I'm going to go through everything and just give you a quick review. I think the makeup brushes, the ones that I used today, I liked the contouring brush. I also enjoyed the blending brushes. I thought those were really good. The large eyeshadow brush, I don't think I'll be using it for eyeshadow. I might use it either to contour like my nose or something like that. I really like the eyeliner brush for the brows. This is another crease brush. I didn't get to use the face brushes as much, but I mean, they look super nice and soft, so I will probably really enjoy these. Overall, the brushes are really good. I really enjoyed the contouring palettes. I thought this yellow was absolutely amazing, as well as this contouring shade. I think they did a really good job with these. The formula is really, really nice, really soft, and really blendable. And then the illuminating palette, I really enjoyed. I did use more towards this side with the lighter gold, but I really liked it. This was not new. However, I think they just re-released the same palette just without the Fergie because they're not working together anymore. So I did really, really enjoy this palette. The brow kit, I actually surprisingly liked. I did not use a brow gel in here. I just used the powders, but I think they look very natural and they actually last. So I really like that. The brow gel, I'm not so sure about. It had more of a wet formula. It did lock my eyebrows into place, so I do like that factor. I'm not sure if this is that pigmented. Let me see if I can swatch. Okay, so it is pigmented, but I have very thin eyebrows, so I would need something more, not just brow gel. I need like a powder or a pencil or something along those lines in order for my eyebrows to be visible. And then the highlighting and concealing pen, I actually really enjoyed this, except for the fact that I made a complete mess out of it because I over-clicked. I think it did a really good job for under the eyes. It's really lightweight and it just blends really, really nicely. I'm really impressed with this. I'm going to clean it up, and once I run out, I will definitely repurchase this. And the blush, I used the pearlescent pink. I actually really did enjoy this. I think the formula is really soft. I don't think it's as pigmented as the original, but I really enjoyed how blendable it was, so I really liked that. The eyeliner I loved. I only had to do one coat. I didn't have to go over it a million times or anything like that. I think the pigmentation is really nice, especially for a colored eyeliner. I enjoy the black one. The black one that I have is waterproof, but I love it, so I really like this as well. And the last thing that I had was the Velvet Matte Lip Color. As you can see, I don't have anything on my lips now because I actually took this off because I was headed out and I put on a nude lipstick because this is not what it looks like in the tube. It is not as nude. I don't even think this is the right one. No, it was the one in Hickory Smoked. And it was like a lot more pinky tone, so I actually did not enjoy this. Maybe for another day when I don't have like blue eyeliner, I could wear it when it's a more neutral day. But overall, I really, really enjoyed these products. I think that the setting spray overall did a really good job locking in my makeup and making sure that nothing got cakey. Everything looks really natural, really flawless. I really enjoyed the new products from Wet n Wild. I think they did a really good job at formulating new products that are very affordable for everyone. So yeah, let me know if you guys picked up anything from this new release, and leave me any comments down below what you guys think about the products. Sorry if the lighting's a little bit different. The sun is going down, so I needed to hurry up and film this before my lighting got horrible, because I do use natural light. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.